Hello you guys, I just wanted to do a mini reading here for the energies, and it is a little lingering into, I did one for the new moon and it's up, but it's more about some of the energies leading up to the Virgo full moon. We're in this shadow period right now, so I just wanted to draw a few cards and see where it goes. Maybe do some archetypes. But it's also Valentines, so let's do one for Valentines, for the Divine Feminine. Yeah, let's do that with the Tarot de Nuit. We're going to do a love reading for those of you who resonate. Yeah, so I'm just going to do that. And I'm going to share it here. I have my, so I'm just going to put this here and see if it's going well. Yeah. So hello. I'm going to do a reading for the Divine Feminine, for the heart, for the Valentines, and I'm going to use this deck, Tarot de Nuit, and let's see what's going on. The energies has been really crazy since just this week, but we're not going to go into the last few months, but it's been really a ride. But the last week, it started Thursday, and it was really intense, and it's like, it keeps surprising me with the nausea, I don't know, but it's like, I was like, okay, that was a big one. I don't know what happened. Maybe I felt earthquake, or I don't know, because there was one in Japan yesterday. But it was also just an intense just shutdown of the body and the mind, kind of just overwhelm, not headache, but pressure to the crown chakra, and all the ascension symptoms just really going on. And even though I've been on this for a lot of years, it was intense. So you could be feeling all over right now, but also like you're in this world, but not in this world. It's like a strange feeling. You're like observing everything from the outside. Kind of strange feeling. Yeah, kind of strange feeling. So I want to just... because it's on the dragon card, and I want the dragon card and the chakra cards, because I want to draw some for the bodies. So if I can do this, so I can still have the light, so maybe that's good. Yeah, I think it's perfect. You can see the Himalaya salt lamp. I love it. I finally found a light bulb that worked. So maybe I'm going to push over here. So yeah, here you guys, because it's like Valentine's, a lot of love, but mostly self-love right now. I was out walking in nature. I'm like asking my guides, like, and I drew card, and was like all weekend. I took cards on Friday because I'm like, okay, this is gonna be interesting weekend, and it was like self-love and nurture. And then today I took another card. It was just stay in the flow. It was just go with the flow, yeah. And I was like, okay, you're doing it, girl. But it's like that, and it's like everything's like stopped or just kind of paused, and was just observing everything that's going on all around in the world. And it's like, can't even watch a movie or anything. It's just like, just go within, present moment awareness. Did a lot of breath work. Move through the body. You can do that. Breathe and really do breath work. I teach breath work, and it really helped. And then also just sitting out, sun gazing. There's snow here. I'm in the northern hemisphere, and we had a blizzard all last week, and it's coming again tomorrow. So I was really out soaking up the light coats of the sun and watching that, and just kind of just really just like no mind, just integrating, and just no judgment. Like also a lot of shadow work is going on. That's why I took the Tarot de Nuit. Like what is coming up for me, I was like asking, what is the feelings of the shadows coming up for me it's different kind of stuff. And if you're on this path, you're working intensely every day with everything, and you're kind of surrounded by your guides, and you're just asking, what's next? What do I do today? So normally I just kind of have this talk, and then I ask, what do I need to do? What tool do I need to work with? I also did a reading here before, and I haven't touched the cards so much because the messages are not pretty. So it's like, whoa, okay. Even though it's beautiful and everything is going exactly the way it's supposed to, because when I connect with, especially I work with Arcturians, and especially I did that with the medical team for my body because I had a pain in my body. So I'm clearing with that, also channeling. And I'm connected a lot with it's like I'm just really connecting with a lot of intense feeling also from the collective. If you're feeling that, you're really sponging up a lot of the energies from that, and maybe it's not yours, okay? And then you can feel like, because I felt like, I've done all this work. Why am I still feeling like this? What is this? What is that going on? It's like maybe it's not mine, and I know that. Okay, I know my higher self knows that. But still, when you're in it, you have to go through it because you have this body, and you have to process that. So maybe it's just something I said yes to. But at this point, I'm like renegotiating my contract with my guys. I'm like, I don't know, I don't know about this, because it's like everything is changing. And if you're feeling like things are not making sense, things could be falling away. And also I have this twin flame, because there was this, I've been really doing the twin flame journey, but I was like checking in, I haven't been connected so much to it yet, and I'm feeling that a lot of divine feminine have been on and off button with that energy. But there was something this weekend where I was like, there's something going on there. And I was like, I'm not doing any cards around it. I was just checking in with my guys, and with this grief energy around that whole situation. I was like, okay, I acknowledge it, but I am here and I'm choosing, my higher path. So I was like not going into the energy and detaching to that drama. I was like detaching, dipping in, dipping out again. That's the dance right now, okay? Also with the collective energies. So, okay, I'm gonna do a mini reading here. Not a mini reading, I'm feeling the energy is huge. I hope you can see. And I got Ganesh, remove of all the obstacles. So I got Ganesh here. You can chant. It helps a lot to do chanting or listen to chanting music, or like the mantra for Ganesh is Om Gangaya Pataye Namaha, Om Gangaya Pataye Namaha, like that. And it's just the chanting sounds, no matter what language or what you believe in, your religion or anything. It's just about the frequency, okay? It's about the frequency. Okay. Tarot Inuit. And I can't wait to go to Paris when they open up again. I'm in a country near it. Okay. Seven of Pentacles. Interesting. For Divine Feminine. Valentines. That's interesting. Okay, I need to get this energy. Okay, I have to connect with this energy here. Okay, there's a little mixed energy with the Divine Feminine. There's a little bit of shadow work, self-sabotage. She's scratching her back. Look at that. Still, there's more healing to do. The mask is still on for some of you, all of us. Nobody's perfect. And we don't really know where we don't know. We know our path, because if you've done your work, you know you have some kind of you're on your path. You're kind of on your path right now and doing it, but you still don't know exactly how it will unfold and how it should look, because you're still in that process. But what I'm getting is that there's still a lot of healing work that needs to be done. There's still self-sabotage. She has her red shoes up here, Dorothy, like Dorothy energy, Alice in Wonderland, like want to walk that path, but it's still scratching her back and having the mask on, okay? That's the ego, shadows, okay? That's just what I'm getting. Take it if it resonates. But you have to be honest about where you are. That's the first step to enlightenment. Enlightenment, as he says in Eat, Pray and Love. I love the way he says it, enlightenment, like that. Okay, Page of Pentacles, yeah, and a lot of you are getting into this new energy. You're seeing your abundance is starting to shine and sparkle, and yeah, it's starting to show, okay? Page of Pentacles, and you're kind of reaching out and you're feeling it, it's coming in. Maybe some of it's tangible, maybe some of it are still like, it's there, you're in the creation, and maybe it's just starting to come in, but you're creating something new, and there's a newness within this, and also a lot of light, and you're also being ignited within your light codes right now for the Divine Feminine. That's too many cards. Hvem er det, der siger sådan? Okay, I have cats. My cats are saying something, so I was like just checking. Okay, and then you have the Four of Swords. Yeah, time. Mercury retrograde energy. Look at this, I love this. You can't make this up. Okay, this is Mercury retrograde energy for the Divine Feminine. Like, when are we allowed to really move forward? When will the energy click in, you know? It's like we've been doing this work for lifetimes, and the energy is like, it's like a clockwork. It's like we're sensing like something is starting to click, 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 but we don't know what's gonna happen, and we know nothing right now, but it's like we're getting our guidance, we're getting our senses, we're getting, but we're still being very humble and not taking anything for granted, or attaching too much to anything, but still staying open, because then you are co-creating all the time. The moment you attach, you are like kind of stuck, but you're in that waiting period. Some of you could be also both within action, but also in that waiting period. That's the Mercury retrograde, and if we will go out of it after the 20th, and then there's a shadow period until the mid of March, I think. Mid of March, it will be full direct. We got a King of Pentacles for some of you. Maybe you are connecting with a masculine energy, could also be within you, and then the Page of Swords in the bubble. It's like the Divine Feminine, she's in the bubble. Can you see the bubble around her? Energy protection, okay. So it's like where you are right now. So you are full. You're in your energy mastery, and you're protecting yourself. That was what I was sharing, what I was going through, because maybe some of you are going through it too. And I was also feeling that dipping in, dipping out, but then doing the energy bubble. I just taught this to clients last week, working with the energy bubbles. It's very, very effective. You can try that. Surround yourself, but it's very interesting. So that's like where the Divine Feminine is. She's in the energy bubble, and she's like, I'm sorry, I do not have time for this right now. You know, for those of you who have been on the path for a long time, you kind of, right now you should be really focusing on working on your project, building on your foundations, and really also just integrating all these energies coming in, because it's not easy. And if you have families or children, there's enough, you know. You do you. Self-love, Valentines, self-love. Okay, final card, because that was the message. Okay, we get it again. And this energy wants to come in, the King of Cups. So, my nose is itching. Okay, that's a confirmation. Sorry. Okay, King of Cups. Okay, this energy definitely want to come in. Okay, so that's maybe what you're feeling also. I'm just saying it's a distraction right now, because there's so important things right now. You're working with both. There's so many energies that you're working with, also yourself, but also the Earth Ascension. I'm definitely getting I need to I'm gonna clarify that for you. Okay, that's a lot of reading. I was like, okay, enough about that. And then I took this. I was like, okay, we get it. This love energy wants to come in. And you know, you do you choose what you want to do. It's up to you. Okay. Clarify the King of Cups. Interesting, King of Cups. Okay, that's, wow. The world. Look at this. Take it as it resonates. The world. But it's also universal love, 5D love and above. It's also you're connecting telepathically, also world service, connecting with the energy, sending it love. We always have to do that. Ho'oponopono. I love you, I forgive you, I thank you, I'm sorry. Because it's world service. What you're doing together on a higher level, energetically, is you don't even understand. I don't even understand. Nobody understands. It's much more than we understand. We're not there yet. But it's not in the physical. Yeah. And then you got this also for the Divine Feminine, the final card, the Four of Pentacles, like waiting time, like the waiting game, like it's like the train is not really, it's like on the station, and then the guy is saying in Italian, il treno è in ritardo. The train is delayed. That's one of the only things I can say in Italian, but I just wanted to say that. It's like that, where you're just like, okay, I want to go somewhere, but it's delayed. That's the Mercury retrograde energy. But you know you have to move, but you can't right now, okay? Okay. Message delivered. And I'm still shuffling. Maybe they are shuffling for me, I don't know. Okay. I'm just surrendering here. Earth changes are coming in. That's just the message. We already saw it, Japan yesterday. Ace of Pentacles, wow, I love it. We got this confirmation, that's for the future. Thank you. So, whatever you're working on, keep working on it because it's coming in. Okay, I want to do a dragon card because the dragons are working very closely, especially also with the Divine Feminine. If you are Earth Grid Keeper, working with Ascension, Earth Ascensions, but also just you working with your community, yourself, your body. The dragon energy can work with you on many levels. You got that's Metatron, the golden orange. That's the Ascension energy. We just got the huge one. Golden orange dragon, expand your light for ascension. That's what's going on right now. That's why the body is like all over, like hurting and all over. You're also being asked to be a powerful warrior. Sorry, peaceful, but I said powerful. That was yeah. But peaceful, powerful, the two P's. Help those in need. Whatever you can do, do it. If you have anything. Even though you're still working your butt off to keep everything together for you, somebody just always remember that somewhere somebody out there is praying for everything that you have right now. So remember to be grateful and remember your magnificence, how magnificent you are, how you can manifest, how abundant you are. Don't forget that. Don't forget how powerful you are. And then we got the earth and water dragon. And that's for me the earth changes that are coming in, both with water and earth. Earthquakes, floods, volcanoes, new moon. You can see the new moon up there. It's coming in around this time. New growth. It's just gonna create some, because it's change. Okay, it's just change. It's just the natural flow of what's going on right now. Okay, then I want to take a few cards for the body with the golden light. You need to heal yourself right now with the golden light. Also work with the pyramid energy. Put the pyramid on top of you when you sleep. If you have pain, you can protect yourself with the golden light. Pyramid energy. You can draw pyramids. on the walls around your house for protection, triangle work. Okay, I'm going to ask for the chakras. I'm going to ask for any chakras. I want to ask for the root chakra for safety and fear and anxiety. And I want to ask for the heart chakra, love, peace, compassion. And I want to ask for the crown because so much is going on with the mind field and the mind. Okay, the root, the card for the root is you're asked to create. You're asked to create a new foundation. That's why you need to work on your fear and work on your anxiety, and then alchemize it into creation. Co-create with the sacral chakra. Okay, and then we get the heart chakra. I know it's not easy, but it's what you're being asked to do, and you can do it. It's about acknowledging where you are and saying, okay, I'm afraid of this, but I know how powerful I am, and sit down and brainstorm a list and do a business plan and say, what are my options, what can I create? Find out what you loved when you were little. Maybe that's a key. The heart is the goddess of the shadows. That's what's going on right now. You can't make this up. What you perceive to be your dark side holds a hidden treasure. So the gifts are in the dark right now. Do your shadow work. Also the chakra clearing. What's coming up? Everything that's not pretty, it's just an opportunity to send it love within you, because then you integrate it. So the more you bridge the lower self with the higher self and send a lot of love to your shadows, the more you can hold your own light and just be that wholeness of you with the light, with the dark, So it's not about hiding your shadow away. It's owning your shame, your anger, your jealousy, your righteousness, all your shadows. It's owning them, loving them, and integrating them, and spotting them within you first before you spot them outside of you, That's the shadow work, okay? So that's the heart. That's what the heart is going through right now. So maybe you can feel it on the heart. A lot of feelings are coming up. So we're in that time right now of the Mercury retrograde, the shadow work, okay? And it has been going on intensely for the last few weeks. And then I want to get a chakra card for the crown. Whoa, I love this. We got a few cards. I'm just going to see if I have to take them. Okay, the Angel of Vision. I love this because this is, look at the eyes, the crowned expansion of the consciousness. Downloading your gifts, that's a message. I'm getting a message, downloading your gifts, raising above. Someone is not Angel of Vision. I'm just, okay. Okay, yeah. Okay, your consciousness. It's about you seeing through the shadows. It says someone is not revealing part of the story. So you could feel that right now if you're with somebody. And I'm also getting confirmation that a lot of you will just be sitting and looking at people because you're just going to get the message, not through their words, but through your guides like that. It's like you can't, yeah. Trust your own feelings over what others say right now. If you feel a funky vibe, trust that. If you feel something's off, trust that. And it will be off right now because everybody's shadows is coming out. So it's the Angel of Vision and you're being elevated. And if you're feeling like this, don't judge yourself, don't shame yourself. It's just because you are elevating and your consciousness, if you've been working on a lot of you on yourself and doing your work, it's just because your gifts are like that and they are so precious, but a lot of dismantling are going on and moving you away from people who are shady and you can't trust. So trust your feelings over what others say because you're being elevated and you're being fine-tuned right now So your whole body is going to be like a sensory system. It's like when you hear that sound, it's going to go off every time. It's like, I can't be around that energy like that. It's just like that. You can also feel it through the phone, through online, everything. It's like, trust your feelings. And if things are changing, and it will be changing a lot this year, and maybe now for you, you just trust it, okay? And you also got the goddess of knowledge. That's also a confirmation. Trust your intuition. They are really stressing that. Trust your intuition and really protect yourself. The orb, the energy orb around you. Justice and relaxation. That's an important message. The justice is also coming. That's the whole, this is the year of disclosure, so we know this. But the relaxation right now is very much important. Look at this like Blu-ray, but don't get attached to that. But it's also Avatar, but it's also, for me, it's also Arcturian energy, but it's like also Lemurian, but also Pleiadian energy. But it's everything. It's like more starseeds energy, but it's like the blue light. It's the Christ. I'm getting the message. They're like, okay, it's the Christ consciousness. So, I'm sorry. Detach for what I said before, because it's not about labeling. It's about the energy and the frequency, okay? So I was corrected. It's about the Christ consciousness energy coming through us. That's why you're getting so tired, because you're being upgraded. So you're asked to rest. I was corrected by my guides. I am sorry. Let go of desired outcomes. Anything you thought you should be doing, or you thought you should do, or all of that, we all go through that. We kind of get attached to something, and with this pandemic, you're trying to follow your guidance, and maybe you go through some project where they are not working out, and you will experience that. You have to trust and start over. Maybe it's a move where you have to move again. Maybe it's something different. You have to change work or change anything. It's like things are changing up so much. You trust you're being put in the right position, and you're being put around the right people, and you're being put in the right energy if you trust your inner wisdom. And the message is, let go of desired outcome, and you will get what you want. Relax and receive, and it's divine feminine manifestation work, okay? Okay, I'm also, my nose is very itchy. It's really itchy. It's not like just a little. It's irritating because it's when I'm channeling, and it's not, okay, today it's like really, oh God, it's like this. Look at this beautiful card. I love this card. It's so beautiful. And look at all the light codes. And just imagine your body with all the light wants to integrate and crystallize your body. And all dense areas and all cells that are dense, and there's trauma. And we all have that. Also from former lifetimes. Way back. How it's feeling. That's why it's hurting. That's why everything is just like, kind of like that. So this is you, okay? And if you're not going through it right now, you will be going through it. I want to get one more card. I want to get one because I said the Divine Feminine. Also the Divine Feminine manifestation. We have been trained not to lean back and receive. This is what we are being asked to a little right now, and within this new moon. Some of us are forced to it. I'm like really Sagittarius, so I'm like, I need to really have an inner dialogue with myself. Okay, go in and just lay down and kind of just not do anything, because that's why I've been put down so many times to integrate. So now, after I've started listening more to my guides, I healed much more, and I'm kind of just getting the message. I'm like, okay, I'm doing it. I'm trusting, okay? And then I get much more help, and I'm getting the right action steps, and I'm feeling my way through it, and I'm connecting with the messages, and I'm getting confirmations, and I'm also just getting this inner peace feeling, and that's a training. And I'm feeling a lot of us are going through initiations right now with the shadows and the shadow work, another one. Before I really started shadow work, I think I did shadow work working with Ianana, and that started way back. So it's like, if you haven't studied shadow work, or if you haven't connected with it, if you're listening to this, you probably already have, but just in a different way. And just know there's no right or wrong way. I've seen people who do shadow work who are not trained officially in it. They are very, very good. And if you've been through a twin flame journey, you've done shadow work, because it's all about the shadows. Okay. So, and you can teach in it. Some of you are asked to start teaching more. Do what you can. You are so needed right now. You are so much needed. If you need a little more time, it's going to be more fiery, there's going to be more feel like taking action when we get out of February. But you can start just brainstorming on stuff you want to do, stuff you want to create. Okay, I want to get a divine feminine archetype. What archetype are we working with for this Valentine? This was a beautiful reading. It's 30 minutes, and I'm chiming off in a few seconds here. Maybe a few minutes. I really want to get an archetype for Valentine's. So anybody want to come out and play with us? Okay, an archetype for the divine feminine. So, okay. Nobody? So, an archetype for the divine feminine, 14th of February. Okay, we get something here. Okay, Rabia. That's the queen of the saintly woman. Interesting. And Catherine Laburn. That is the patroness of the miraculous healing. That's what I'm also confirmation what's going on right now. For a lot of divine feminine, you could be experiencing miraculous healings. And she's also saying, I'm ready to heal. You also could be starting to heal other people. I'm worthy of all the miracles meant for me. I am ready to heal, but it also could be the world, Take it as it resonates. And then we have the Rabia. That's the queen of saintly women. I am... Okay, it's getting darker here. This is Valentine's message. I am in service of divine love. I move the way love asks me to move. This is so beautiful. Look at this. Okay, I'm just going to put it up here. And it says, I am a server of divine love. This is like a mantra. I move the way love asks me to move. This is totally Aquarius age energy for the divine feminine. I move the way love asks me to move. Your own inner love, your divine love towards yourself, your higher, your higher self. And then we got Tekla. I knew that. That's the lion energy. It's also there's lioness energy, a lot of lion energy, Leo energy, the prophetess of true power. Because if your true power is coming out, it's just kind of just surfacing, and you're feeling it, like glimpse of it really strongly, and like whoa, and it's like you kind of, because you've been knocked down so many times and there's been so many obstacles, you kind of just are a little insecure, but you just go slow. It's like turtle wisdom. It's better to move slowly than not moving at all, and just trust and take it slow and take it in your own direction and trust your inner wisdom and feel your way through it. I call my power back from all times and all places. I am my very own. This is also soul retrieval. That was for the new moon, that we should do soul retrieval. This is the message from Tekla. Tekla, the lioness power. Look at this. It's so powerful. It's going to be interesting to see the energies in 2-3 weeks, because this is what's coming for the divine feminine. The lionesses are being awakened, really. So just trust and do you take everything slowly and process your feelings, write them down, do a lot of self-love, do everything you can to maintain your own inner guidance and your own inner balance, and trust your feelings and set up boundaries and energetic boundaries also, and really just honor you, do you. And this is a Valentine's love reading. There was a little distraction energy with the masculine, but I think it's in 5D, but I love it. But I hope you are doing beautifully, and sending you so much love, and talk to you soon. Bye.